Okay. I should, in theory, be live. I tweeted it out. Tweeted it out. Let me drop a link. Linkski. A couple of places. Alright. So, this is kind of going to be a little chill stream. We'll bring the lights down. We'll talk real slow like late night radio with Miles the Wolfman. And we'll not do that. Alright. So just to preface this, yes, I did start this game on my stream a long time ago. That was on a terrible computer with OBS that apparently couldn't run it. I don't know if OBS in this game don't get along, whatever, but I'm using XSplit, and so I'm hoping that this will work better. So, let's just make sure we're all set. Alright, cool. Oh, before I do anything, I realize that this is unprofessional. I apologize. I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab my massive jug of water real quick, because this... And it does do a number on the vocal cords. Too unprofessional, unfollowed. Well, that's me. Unprofessional Wolfman. Okay. So to just get everything started one more time, I am starting the game over again because I haven't played this in a long time. I've forgotten the majority of it, and I want to be able to have a full recording, whether it's for YouTube, for Twitch VODs, whatever it is. I want to have a full playthrough, walkthrough, read through, whatever you want to call it. I want to have a full thing actually done from the channel, and the other one got broken up too bad. So, yeah. Hacker Girl and Lollybot interaction. You're goddamn right. Okay, so Stealth, I just want to get a confirmation. Does everything sound synced up to you? And I am also curious about the... you know what? No, I want the scan lines on, because I ain't no bitch. How does the audio sound? Everything synced up? Is something too loud, something too quiet? Before I get into it, because this does require a lot of reading, I want to have everything set up properly. If there's anything that I can do to... Game is louder than me. Right. I'm not gonna mess with that. How about now? I lowered it a little bit. Well, a little bit is that I'm not really in the mood to touch my mixing board. I don't want to screw up any of the settings that I've created there. So I'm going to try to mess with the stuff on XSplit's window as opposed to that. Alright. I'm just going to talk over the intro cutscene, let everything kind of play through a little bit because there's actual music with it. So hopefully I'm audible. Alright, let's read through this just to get a test. Here, brutality in all its forms. Is a good balance. I don't imagine it will, but I'll bring it down just a little bit more. Okay. I'll bring it down just a little bit more. Just for good measure. I'll knock that down one, and I'll knock that. Whoa! Can't, huh? I'll knock that down one. Okay. So, I believe we are all set to go. This is Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. It's been a while since I started this. I thought that was a friggin' glitch. Let me just grab a drink. Hey, over here. Ooh. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused, and look at the brighter side of things. Oh, what up, Battle Duck? I know you're probably not going to, but just for the record, I've seen maybe half of the game, maybe like a third, I don't really remember. I did start to play it, I got it on release, I had it pre-ordered, but then I was planning on streaming it whole 9 yards, and it kind of fell by the wayside considering my old laptop was a piece of crap. So, yeah, hope you stick around, hope you enjoy Radio Voice Models. Okay, I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. Okay. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. So who is that letter from? Nobody? Huh. Dude, same. So the Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals economic adjustments by Kimberly Lavalette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens better look for a better life in other countries. However, Quincy, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, said the Prime Minister during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. By Kimberly Lavalette. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network, and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Alright. Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome. And Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Alright. Let's just save it there. I guess we're going to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Evening. Oh, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John Fay skill? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. You okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? He said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. Music does overpower me a bit now. Alright, so in that case, I'm gonna lower that because I can't really bring... The music is very good. Speaking of who did the music, I'm not sure. I feel like it was done all in-house. But honestly, to be honest with you, like, it beats me. Also, I'm gonna swap one thing here. Just bear with me here for 1 second. I'm still getting used to having more than one monitor here, and I want to be able to read the chat. Well, my scissor arm for my microphone is covering one of my monitors pretty much, so yeah, to the Google machine. Alright, and there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and Jill. Can I move this? I can. Get the frig over there. Stream health. Okay. Sorry. Done paying attention to that. Jill. Sorry. Did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a Piano Man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. It was done by an artist named Garode. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gill. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Okay. So I do remember how to do all of this. So we're just gonna go through a Piano Man. I wonder if he'll get pissed if I make it big. Alright, whatever. Garode is from Alabama, and Sugabon is from Venezuela. Oh yeah, that much I knew for sure. Yeah, and like this isn't meant as like anything bad or anything, but from for developers from Venezuela, who I believe the national language is a form of Spanish, if not Spanish itself, their translation is fantastic. There are a couple of, at least from when I played it last year, or played the parts of it that I did last year, their translation was fantastic. There were a few typos, a few grammatical errors here and there, but it was absolutely amazing, especially for a game as text-heavy as this. I kind of would have expected a whole lot more in the way of mistakes. But I agree, this game is fantastic. No, I can't do that. All drinks on the rocks and mixed. Have a Piano Man. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional karmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in the drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am. Yeah. Hey guys. Oh, but, Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you. Believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Oh man, okay. So, seeing as we have somebody here that enjoyed the game and has played it through already, Duck, do you have any requests or recommendations for songs? Oh, okay. Hey, Renee. Okay, let's see. Alright, that's the intro. Yo, this is my shit. I love this game. let's go with that. If you guys have any other suggestions or anything like that, please feel free. Umemoto. Nighttime maneuvers. I know I'm missing a whole lot of stuff. Oh, please be a good song. Oh, yes. I love ice levels and music like that. You best believe we're going with that. I almost kind of wish I had a webcam right now so that you guys could see how massive the jug of water that I'm drinking is. Your love is a drug, huh? Karmatrine Dream. I'll have to take a listen to it. Thick water. Dude, it's thick. It is a jug of water. It is indeed a jug of water. That almost doesn't fit. The wolf jugs. So while I'm going through this real quick, Duck, what do you think of Tekken so far? Oh, hell yeah. That's jamming. Alternate reality? Yeah, pretty much. I think my only complaint is, like, there might not be a whole lot of variance to the single player content. And I'm a little bit upset with the state of the online right now. But they're actively attempting to fix it and work on it, and they're being, like, communicative, or they're communicating with the community, so they're not. Oh, hell yes. All right, I think we're ready. Like, they're communicating with the community, and they're like, You know, they're being upfront with everything. They're not trying to hide what they're doing. They're not trying to... Basically, they're not being Capcom. Alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy, though. We're gonna do a big beer. Because, as my friend Stillfield will tell you, Duck, one of the things that I always did in this game was I always gave everybody big... I always gave everybody big thing. Like big drinks. It's just all mixed. What? I messed up somewhere. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Okay. Yeah. I did try to get a lot of people drunk, which is funny for somebody that doesn't drink, right? Yeah, Tag 2 felt... I don't know. I guess it's like... don't get me wrong, I still really, really like the game, and I'm not going to stop playing it anytime soon once I actually have an opportunity to play it. But... 1, 2, 3, 4... all mixed. Okay, there's beer. It's like... I guess I'm kind of slightly disappointed due to how long it took the game to come to a platform that wasn't arcade. So it just kind of feels a little bit underwhelming for the amount of stuff that's there when it took them like 3.5, 4 years to get it here. But the quality of the combat and like the actual gameplay, and when you're sitting across from somebody or you're sitting next to somebody or something like that and you're playing the game, it feels spectacular, so I'm okay with it. Alright. Guys got a big beer. There you go, man. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by, and this hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like Nuge. Tighten up, boy. Like New Jersey 3. Right there, pal. Right there. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. Guess who lives in New Jersey 1? Right here. Son of a bitch. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Dude, your puns are Titanic. Oh, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker. Just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. They just reused the same voice clips. Probably. Probably, Alan. Probably. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them, This is gonna happen a lot, by the way. I trip over my own words when reading from a script all the time. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to that list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Dude, Tekken 5 is a masterpiece. Tekken 5 is brilliant. Shoot. Give me 1 second, guys. I just noticed something here, and I just want to see if I need to do something to change it. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Never mind. I was just checking because it looked like my bitrate is pretty low. Everything looks pretty smooth on stream visually, guys, right? Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Excellent. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. We gon' get him drunk. We gon' get him drunk. Yo, I'm just saying. This guy's sipping. There you go, man. Here. It's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If the place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it hellhole. Destroyer of livers. Miles the Liverman. I'm doing my best here, thank you very... excuse me. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Can't yell too much. People have jobs to go to tomorrow. I'm off for the next couple of days. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell, rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. Also, just for the record, Tekken 5, Craigasm. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? Dude, somebody teach me how to code, and it will get made. People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer. I'm so glad that you guys can't see the Steam pop-ups, by the way. They've been happening all night, and I forgot to shut them off. And I can't be bothered to go back in and turn them off. They want to see them suffer, get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. I think gossip is just something that everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just want to point out, people from Philly, every time I've been there, socks with sandals. Just saying. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every legacy they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're just instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories, and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. Personal stranger of sorts. I drowned his vocabulary. I'm about to drown something else. Personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know that it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Or, 3 hours from now when you're face down in the fucking gutter. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. You're grabbing a drink. No, there were no more Jersey disses, but you did miss a sweet burn on Philly. They're referring to me. Mr. Perfect Cell. Mr. Dr. Professor K. Nobody's gonna get that reference. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss. To me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Yeah, I guess yes. You know what? Third time's a charm. Give me a beer. Alright? Dude, I'm big chillin' right now. Just saying. This game is so good. Like the atmosphere, the aesthetic, everything. God damn it, Alan. There you go, man. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There's some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any other fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses in and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yo, Alan, hit him with the stare. Hit my boy Duck with the stare. Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. Just thought about, the bar has like a gajillion menu items comprised of different combinations of the same 5 ingredients. Are we Taco Bell? Hey, Jill just called it like a fast food chain, so essentially, sure. Oh my god. I didn't know he had a big version of that now. Just seeing the top half. God damn it, Alan. Oh, Christ. Excuse me. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive, and there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill? Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. I only watch like 4 channels and interact in 2 of them. I'm assuming mine and John's. Maybe some of the crew from your Discord channel if they stream occasionally. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright? We gotta go big boy gut punch, though. All aged and mixed. Shit-talking Ralph stream hardly counts. Fair enough. You know, before I hand him this drink, Alan, I just wanted to tell you, I was going to get Rocket League this week on Steam, but unfortunately, Split Frame finally decided to take my RMA request on a fight stick bag that I bought last July back at EVO, that I had asked them about 6 months ago. Well, yeah, it'll be 6 months ago in like 5 days, whatever. Back in January, I told them that something was wrong with it, and they're like, oh, okay, and then just not talking to me. $50 fucking dollars, excuse my language, $50 to have that shipped out via UPS because only one box would fit it, and the box was huge. I've never been so pissed. That was like a third of my friggin' paycheck these past 2 weeks, minus what I have to pay for my computer this week. Unbelievable. So, Rocket League will have to wait. Okay. Here. You can actually do it then. Dude, I would play it with you. You just have to, like, ask me. I don't really care, as long as I've got it. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend, but it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me for a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks.
Could you imagine the step? He's genius!
Oh man, thanks for the host, Duck. Also, I'm really glad that that host thing worked. I set up a couple of different variations and none of them worked in the tests. This is good. Holding it down for the boys. Me, or rather, me, cracking open a cold one, the boys. I got you, fam. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. You follow up my host with a meme? Unhost. You're goddamn right I did. Is there any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement in the title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's just leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Weaponized castration. Yeah, we're gonna go big boy though. Yeah, that's it. Mixed. They literally whipped that neck down behind another male. What? Dude, that's freaking weird. King of random useless knowledge. Still feed. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Stealthy, the king of Iron Trivia 7. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, it's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. All ready? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Let's give him a fringe weaver. Yeah. It's 18. All aged and mixed. Bam. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel like there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Now live on trivia videos. Fair enough. Just as an aside, I know I'm going off on a tangent quite frequently here. I've started watching like the History Channel documentaries on like the Egyptian countries and stuff like that again, that they used to show in history class in school and everything. God, that period of time is just so fascinating to me. I don't know why. Alright, any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It's like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. Oh, God. I forgot about that line. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Dude, Jill is the bae. Jill's the bae. It's now safe to keep playing. Just stabbed my lip on the friggin' plastic rim. Is her last name really Stingray? God damn. It's anime as hell. Cup Noodles is the right channel. Cat kidneys are efficient enough to drink salt water? Mind blown. They should go swimming more. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Alright, we're just gonna keep the jukebox going. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Sei P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Sei is bae. I knew that was coming. Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. Sweet girly happy. Oh, crap. Sparkle Star. Okay, I need to look at this again because I just completely botched that. Small, sweet, and icy. All mixed. That's not it. All aged and mixed. That's also not it. Blue Fairy. All aged and mixed. Also not it. Moonblast. On the rocks and blended. But I believe that's too big. Come back to the Moonblast. No, it's gonna be the Moonblast. Yeah, it's gotta be the Moonblast. And it can't be big. Otherwise, no! One Powdered Delta, one Flanner Guide, and 2 Permatree. God, I hope this is it. All on the rocks. And blended. Think this is it? Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with the huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. So she's Mercy. We are the light of hope, in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry. It's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. My waifus never die. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time, when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of the car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and actually meant size? And you actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. Classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy drink. Simple enough. Classy drinks. We can do a bad touch. Two. We'll see. Maybe that one. Brantini. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Jill wanted tales of misplaced spleens and uncoiled intestines. Pretty much. You know what? Let's go with the Brantini. There's nothing classier than a Brantini. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Age and mixed. Blam. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. It's short for Yellen Houlihay. God damn it, Helen. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. Take your time, Alan. So I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. Watching over me, Overwatch confirmed Seiya's next hero. No, it's gonna be some monkey named Hammond. It's gonna be a defense hero. He's gonna be a tiny monkey. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. See, if you want, I could find a triangle for you and do the Illuminati confirmed, or if there's a 3 somewhere, we can confirm Half-Life 3. It's not Monkey Kong, it's Sei. Alright, it's Sei. Let me just see here. Okay. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspecting of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's a martini. It's Brandtini. Trust me. I'll get you one. She wants some martini. I'm gonna have to, like, take a picture of this jug of water and put it on Twitter. It's freaking huge. By name. Three, 1 Karmatrine, age, Blammo. Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ingus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? You list all of those, and you default to pickpockets. Gonna have an issue. We're gonna have an issue. Also, I would just like to point out that aside from what seems like a small dip in quality a little bit, this iteration of XSplit has been working very well. You know what? I'm going to move this down here, and I'm going to take, is this the chat? That's the chat. I'm going to take that right here, and I'm going to shift this here so that I can see everything better. Guys, it doesn't look like anything. I mean, obviously it's a visual novel. There's not a whole lot going on, but it doesn't look like anything particularly dipped in quality too bad, did it? I know sometimes I lean away from the mic to take a drink or something like that, so obviously my voice is going to go in and out a little bit. But as long as the visual fidelity and the audio fidelity of the stream haven't dipped, I'm okay with that. I just wanted to make sure. Nice. Okay, so I think I figured it out, and it was just the version of XSplit that I was running that was causing that. I figured out my audio delay and everything when I was using the Elgato, so I think we're good. Are you organ traffickers, Robert? Oh, I read this already. Duh. Well, why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! A whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? Oh, while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Alright, I'm not reading all of these. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get her a drink to calm her down. Or throw at her face. Oh, you stream Puyo Puyo Tetris? Damn, dude. I can't believe I missed that. I am such trash at that game. Give her something that'll calm her down. Thinking with frothy water? Yeah, I don't really know what to recommend for that because I'm not an expert at streaming. Like, to be entirely honest with you, all of my stuff I've had help from my best friend that streams tournaments professionally, so I kind of owe everything to him. But I've done a lot of tweaking myself, so it's kind of like a team effort, but it's like the majority of the work is all him, and, you know, the whole reason that I'm up and running is, like, it's all thanks to him, so... I'm thinking of beer. I love the bottled drinks, and it's a fedora with a... It's the best... It's the absolute best. Calm her down. It might have to do with the bit rate. It might have to do with what quality you're streaming at, that sort of thing. Also, crap, I completely forgot to change the... what resolution I was streaming at. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go with the frothy water. And hope that I get it right. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. Calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies, TTX, pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost, and the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No? No problem, then. Try it on the drink. says negative. There you go. You could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. First of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken in bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. And that'd be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying that my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Huh? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, and your work does matter. I'm not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks here are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see women asking for a piano man every day. One, two. And we gon' make it big, boys. 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, we can't. Because it's already big. All on the rocks and mixed, boy. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxed. Excuse me. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds, and then my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. This is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss Kim? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. Do you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ugh. Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazard some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, what with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 Brandtini, please. Coming right up. Yeah, Brandtini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shit. Shit. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aged and mixed. Blam. Big Brandtini. Get shit-faced, girl. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill, is this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really. Just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. You regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to have be having a blast to me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. Whoa. Easy up the way. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally. Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who was he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that. Why are you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil, and where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Flawless service bonus. Yatta! $2,464 in a single night. Goddamn. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill's lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger You. You can now visit JC Elton's. Okay. 4. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Yeah, but that's like $4.89 in future money. Yeah, true. Alright, so I had to buy a hollow plant, because if I didn't, she'd freak.
Jill wins. Flawless service. Hospitality.
Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Toasty! Alright, so we're going to read the news. We're going to save. And I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to call it quits for the night after that. Because I have a glaring headache over my left eye that I'm probably going to have to walk downstairs to get medicine for and attempt to not piss off the rest of the family. So, let's finish up. Miki Concert 2. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. It's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's not going to be the case. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? This thread is closed. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're gonna be attacked, and it'll be funny to see those white knights fucks do anything but drink, or do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing in a message, something like "Happy Not Birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Miki Concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Why would you lie on the internet? Oh wow. Fucking normies, get out. That's so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on a best friend? Yes. So you're finally gonna confess? Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. He'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. This thread is closed. Yo. Shoutouts to the 4chan. Alright, the Augmented Eye. Local woman, local hero. Lana Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians. The person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. $10 says it's Dana Zane. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. Shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. I forgot she has those little side quips there. It's not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much. I barf a little anytime I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, I can't even finish this article. I'm sorry everyone, but I have to puke. Ugh, I hope it's put out of sale. think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. Alana Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds, so why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. And then it's a bunch of binary, which I can't be arsed to read. It's purple numbers. I feel like somebody put this in to something, but I can't be bothered to look into it, to be honest with you. Alright. So, we saved. That's gonna do it. Don't trust dogs, only trust ducks. Only trust ducks. Yeah, I feel like we did translate it last time. I can't remember exactly what it said. But, anyway, I'm going to try to make this a more regular thing. Maybe not this late at night, but towards the end of the night. With Radio Voice Miles. Tune in every night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, to VA 11 Hall A. Cyberpunk bartending action. Have a good night, everybody.